Imagine this. You're 30,000 feet above the Atlantic Ocean. The cabin hums softly, lights dimmed, passengers half asleep beneath the glow of overhead lamps. Flight attendants glide through the aisles, offering water, quiet smiles, calm. Everything feels normal, until it isn't. A chime echoes, breaking the stillness. Then comes the captain's trembling voice over the intercom. Ladies and gentlemen, if there are any combat pilots on board, please come forward immediately. The words hang like thunder in a church. Heads lift. Confusion spreads. A nervous laugh breaks the silence, but the fear in the captain's tone is unmistakable. In row 10, seat B, a woman stirs. Her name is Elena Carter, 29, jeans, hoodie, hair tied back. Just another traveler running from noise and memory. But inside her chest lies the heart of a fighter. 2 years ago, she flew F-16s for the U.S. Air Force. A combat pilot. A survivor. A woman who swore never to fly again after one mission went tragically wrong. Now the captain's plea pulls her from her sleep and straight back into a world she tried to forget. She exhales slowly, unbuckles her belt, and stands. Instinct overrides hesitation. The aisle feels endless, eyes following her every step. She doesn't look back. Destiny is calling from the cockpit. Every gaze in the cabin trails after her. Whispered questions ripple through the air. Is she really a pilot? Elena's heartbeat pounds in her ears, but her stride remains steady. At the cockpit door, the flight attendant hesitates. Elena meets her eyes. Combat pilot, she says simply. The attendant steps aside. Inside, chaos rules. Red warning lights flash across the instrument panel. The captain's face is pale, soaked with sweat. His co-pilot slumps unconscious, oxygen mask twisted. Who are you? He demands. Elena Carter. Call sign Viper. United States Air Force, retired. Relief floods his expression. We've lost autopilot, hydraulics are unstable, and the turbulence is tearing us apart. If I collapse, we're finished. Elena slides into the co-pilot's seat, fingers already moving over the controls. Then we fly it manually. Outside, lightning claws the sky. Wind shakes the fuselage. Left engine fluctuating, she mutters. Hydraulic pressure failing, the captain adds. Then we fly her like a wounded bird. Her voice is calm, steady, commanding. Passengers can feel the shift, the presence of someone unafraid. I can do this, she whispers. Just keep breathing, Captain. And with that, the fate of 300 souls rests in the hands of a woman who once promised she'd never touch a yoke again. The storm hits like a wall. Rain lashes the windshield. Thunder booms, echoing through the metal shell. Left engine unstable, Elena says, adjusting thrust. Copy, the captain replies, gripping the seat. Oxygen masks drop in the cabin. Cries rise. The aircraft shudders. Elena's hands move in rhythm, precise, instinctive, trained by war. She feels the plane's pain, its resistance, its will to survive. Hold together, she murmurs. Lightning flashes, illuminating her face, eyes sharp, jaws set. The same look she wore on her last mission, the one that cost her friends. For a heartbeat, guilt pierces through her focus. She pushes it aside. Not today, she mutters. This time, nobody dies. Wind shear slams them sideways. The wings groan. She counters, muscles straining. Steady, come on. The captain watches, awed by her composure. Outside, chaos reigns. Inside, she is the storm's equal. Every second stretches into eternity. Altitude holding, she calls. Good, he breathes. Keep her level. Lightning blinds them again. She doesn't blink. I've flown through worse. A half-smile tugs at her lips. Somewhere in the cabin, a child prays. Elena Carter keeps the sky from taking 300 lives. And for the first time in years, she is flying again. Hours blur into minutes. Feel low. Systems failing. The captain's breathing grows shallow. Elena stays focused, voice clipped. Nose steady. Pitch 5 degrees. In the cabin, passengers cling to one another. A little girl whispers, "Mom, is she an angel?" Her mother nods through tears. "Yes, sweetheart." In the cockpit, Elena scans radar. A break in the storm. Faint lights, runway ahead. "Captain, I see it. Emergency strip, Coastal Air Base. Too short for a 747, he warns. "Then I'll make it fit." Static crackles through the radio. Delta 473, former USAF pilot at controls, requesting emergency landing. Silence, then a voice. "Copy that, Viper. You're cleared. We're with you." She exhales. The plane bucks violently. "Brace," she says softly. "This will be rough." Wind shear slams again. The yoke trembles under her hands. Sweat drips down her neck. "Come on, girl," she whispers to the plane. "Hold together." The runway lights draw closer, tiny beacons through the darkness. "Steady, steady," she repeats. Every correction matters. Every breath is life. The storm rages one last time. Elena refuses to yield. "We're not going down," she growls. For her, this is more than survival. It's redemption. The runway rushes toward them, a strip of trembling light in black rain. "Crosswind's bad," the captain shouts. "I see it," Elena answers. She angles the nose, adjusting thrust, correcting drift. Metal groans under pressure. "Come on, stay with me," she mutters. The first wheel hits asphalt, bounce, slam, skid. Tires scream, smoke bursts. "Reverse thrust." She pulls hard, engines roar, the aircraft shakes like thunder on Earth. Then, at last, it slows. Slower. Slower. Silence. They've stopped. Elena's hands tremble on the controls. The captain exhales, tears in his eyes. "You just saved 300 souls." Elena shakes her head. "No. They saved me." In the cabin, disbelief turns to applause, then sobs, laughter, prayers. A little girl runs forward, hugging her leg. "Thank you, Angel." Elena kneels, overwhelmed. For years she carried guilt, believing she wasn't worthy of life after her comrades' deaths. But here, in this storm, she found purpose again. Outside, rain turns silver under the rescue lights. Inside, hope fills the air. Elena looks through the windshield as dawn breaks. The sky, once her enemy, now feels like home. News spreads fast. "Hero pilot saves 300 lives." Cameras flash. Headlines roar. But Elena Carter wants none of it. She refuses interviews, fame, spotlight. She steps off the plane quietly, rain washing over her face. The captain catches up. "You're a miracle." She smiles faintly. "Just someone who remembered how to fly." Passengers thank her, handshakes, hugs, tears. The little girl from row 10 appears again, holding a crayon drawing, a stick figure angel flying a plane. "For you," she says. Elena kneels, accepts it gently. "Keep believing in angels, okay?" The child nods. Elena stands, glances back at the silent aircraft glistening under morning sun. She understands now, peace isn't the absence of storms, it's learning to fly through them. For years she ran from guilt and loss, but fate gave her one last mission, and she answered. That day, a woman who wanted to disappear became a hero in the sky. She didn't ask for medals or recognition. She asked for peace. And somehow, by saving others, she found it again. So remember row 10, the seat where an angel was sleeping, waiting for the call.